Alright guys, welcome back to the farm, and today I'm in our meat processing room. We're not going to be cutting up any meat today. We cut up a couple of deers a few days ago, but the issue we're having is our well's giving issues, and one thing is we don't have a very good expansion tank on that well, and I think it's gone bad, so it's just kicking on and off constantly. So I think today I'm gonna right down here and see if I can't add an expansion tank in this area. Got a gas line here that's gonna be kind of in the way, but I'm thinking this is 1/2 inch coming up, and then we got this line that runs out to a calf water, so that's not really in service right now. I had thought about teeing in right here and running one, but I think I'm gonna have to sit on top. I got a 6-gallon expansion tank I'm gonna run. We got copper running to the water heater and to the sink, and then this is copper right here coming from the water heater to the sink. So I'm gonna have to take this tee off right here. And we'll have to swap and put this, and it's a nipple. We'll have to move these around a little bit. I'm just hoping that I can get this tee off without tearing up everything, because this thing's been in here for 30-something years probably. And I didn't really even want to put it in here because it's galvanized, but I ain't got no well house and it won't fit in the well. So you just got to do what you got to do. It's PVC running from the well. Now if I could disconnect this drain, I'd just move this sink. Well, actually I can't, because this hot water heater's connected too. Okay, that might be an issue right here. Now we'll see if we can get this out and get the nipple out too, hopefully. Oh fuck. That's what I was afraid of, guys. That is what I was afraid of. Look at that. Ain't no. I'm gonna have to replumb this whole damn inside here. If I can get that cutoff valve off, that's gonna be a trick. I really need to run a new line all the way in, but this thing's coming up through concrete, and I'd have to bust that concrete up and tie it in that PVC out there. And you're talking about probably 4 inches of concrete right here. But wow, that's years and years of corrosion. Now we'll go to plan 2 when I think of whatever it is. I guess I'm gonna try to get this shut-off valve off of here, and we'll build up from there, I guess. We'll have to find another tee. More than likely I can put this in a vise now and probably get that apart, but this tee here I don't know about. Hate plumbing. Well, I lucked out and was able to get this thing off. It'll take a big crescent wrench up, and I'll tell you, pretty rough in there. I hope you can see. Like I say, this thing needs replacing, and I'm looking at the bottom of the block is really sitting on top of the ground. And I believe that it probably wouldn't take a whole lot to bust this up right here and run a new line in. But I just don't have time to do it today. So what I've got here is a ball type shutoff that I'm gonna screw on here like this. And I'll build up from here, but eventually I will be replacing this pipe going all the way out to the outside here where it ties into PVC. That's why I don't like galvanized, and this has been here since the 70s, I know. So anyway, we'll get some stuff on this. I'll try to set you up where you can see. Maybe we'll get some goop on the threads. I like rather use thread seal tape, but I didn't have none real handy. So this is the next best thing, I guess. Unless you got that sure enough good pipe dope. I don't have any of that. Luckily we keep a few spare stuff around here. I'm lucky it didn't break off right here at the ground, because I had some tremendous pressure on this thing trying to unscrew it. Okay, so now I'm gonna shut that off like that. Well, I found two brand new tees still in the package. I found one short nipple and another about 2-inch nipple. So we'll have to figure out how to make this all work together to get what we need. And I'm thinking I'm gonna need to probably go, if I can get these nipples out right here, I'll have it whooped. But getting them out is gonna be fun. So that'll be the first thing I'm gonna do, is try to get these out right here, these two, and save them if I can, because I don't think that's going to work too good with those brass pieces. So we'll take that inside and put it in a vise and see what we can get done with it. Alright, so I brought it out here to the big shop just because it's a little easier to work. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this little adapter off here. Shouldn't be no issue there. It's just a little 45-degree adapter, helps the water hose hook up. Keep the washer. Now I'm going to attempt to separate these two. I want to tighten up the vise. I may have to get a bigger wrench. Alright, well, let's just attempt to take this off, man. It's gonna be hard to get I'm gonna have to really want to take this off first. Man, ain't coming out with a nipple. was hoping the nipple would come out with it, but it ain't. There's. I'll try to get on this where that nipple ain't coming. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some nipples. Them just ain't gonna work, so I'll get this other piece off. Then I'll run to the store and get some nipples. I didn't want that to happen either. Wow. Can you imagine any water getting in this thing? Can y'all see that? Don't you look? That ain't much water flow right there, boys. Yeah, that's not what I wanted it to do. So now I'm gonna have to get a nipple and probably this thing. Alright guys, just got back from the store, $27 lighter. But come up with a new plan here. This is a 1/2 by 1/2 by 3/4. That's gonna go like that. And I got this 3/4 inch T. It's gonna go in here like this. This nipple going into the bottom of the tank. And I got some short T's. Picked up another one of these babies. And a new drain. Well, this is called a boiler drain. But it'll work for what I want to. It's cheaper than a regular hose type water hose connection thing. Got me some pipe thread. Now I just realized after I got back that these aren't galvanized. These are just black steel pipe made for gas. So they're gonna rust like crazy with water in them. But maybe it'll get me by a few months until I get ready to replace all this mess. I want to build a well house out here around this well. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come up off of this shut off with a T like this. And this will have a nipple in it. And off the shut off. So we'll go like this. Then we'll have another T. Basically look like that with a close nipple. And this T will contain these. From this T we'll run over to this T with this nipple. And the reason I'm having to run it out so far is I've got to have 6.5 inches clearance off the wall, but I've also got this pipe right here. So I'm gonna have to come out even further to get this tank in here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to at least come out this far. Well, so I only needed an inch to make 6.5, but I'm gonna need a couple more inches off of that. So I'm hoping this will be long enough. I don't think I've got any more 1/2 inch. Alright, so from here we're going to come out and we'll put this in. We'll run that nipple here to the tank and that'll go into that. Basically almost like what we had, except it's going to extend out further. The problem being is this tank's going to have a lot of weight right on this connection right here, and also on this connection. So I may end up having to put some blocks or something under it to support that tank. Alright, so here's my other one. So we'll get started first by putting these nipples in each end and hooking these up to the end of them. And I'll show you what it looks like when we get done. Alright guys, I got the initial T's made up. It's going to sit on there like that. And got the thread seal on. All I got to do is thread it onto that shutoff valve down here. And she should be ready to plumb out. I didn't go ahead and plumb the other because, well, I probably could have. These do stick out a little ways, but I'm hoping they ain't going to be in the way. So, get this hooked up down here on top of this valve and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, I got that on. Got the water lines hooked back up. But now the only issue I'm having is this T needs to be facing this way instead of that way. So it's going to have to be moved a little bit. And I can move it, but it's going to end up moving them lines with it. So I'm hoping it don't kink them lines. So the next thing I'm going to do is put these two together and then put that into this, and then I'm going to put this into that, and actually I may wait, not put that in first. Go ahead and put this into that and this into that, and then I'll put this on, and then I'll put that and that in, and hopefully that'll get it. So see what it looks like when we get it all back together. Alright guys, I got it all together now, and I'm just ready to put the tank on. One thing I'm really worried about right now is it being too close to the sink right here. I guess I could check it. I got to have 6.5 inches. Six and a half will be hitting this son of a gun, so I'm gonna have to turn this thing back yonder way to give me enough room. So I'm gonna ease it on back. I'm probably gonna twist these lines a little bit, but I think it'll be all right. To give me, I need about 1 inch. So I'll do that and be ready to put the tank on. Alright guys, she is in, and there ain't no room to spare. I could have come out a little bit further yonder way, probably another 1 inch or 2. And I had some issues. This tank's got a plastic fitting on the bottom, and it wanted to cross thread, so I had to take this nipple off, screw it in the tank, and then screw it back down. So, but it fits pretty well right there, and I think it'll work. Well, it's been a good day's job right there, and I ain't even got to the well. I'm going to pull that well pump out and replace the jet and the foot valve and all. I've got too big a jet in there, I think, and it's just building pressure too fast. It's a kind of a shallow well anyway. So anyway, this will get me by for a little while till I get me a well house fixed, and then I want to get about a stand-up style, at least a 19-gallon stand-up style to go in there. So well, thanks for watching guys, and if you like me and hate plumbing, give me a thumbs up, because I hate plumbing.